What's good everyone, hope you're well. Grim the Berserker here, back with a new video and a brand new product by Nightfox. The Nightfox Arctic Thermal Monocular Night Vision Goggle. Let's go. I just want to give a massive shout out to Nightfox for sending me this product out. I'm truly grateful. I really hope you enjoy the video. So here it is. We're going to take a look at the packaging first. It comes in this lovely, well presented cardboard box. Really nice detail here. We've got this lovely thermal image of this beautiful fox on the front. So on the front of the box, we have Nightfox Arctic Thermal Night Vision Monocular, 30 millikelvin sensitivity thermal sensor, 50 frames per second screen refresh rate, and head and helmet mountable. Flipping the box over, you can see it has a 24-degree field of view at 1x magnification. The device comes with a 12 micron pixel pitch. This provides a sharp image with a great base magnification as stated. A 3500 milliamp rechargeable battery is supplied with the device, which is nice. You can also charge this within the device via the USB-C charging port. The package includes a head strap so you can mount the device to your head, and also a dovetail adapter if you wish to mount the device to a tactical helmet. The Arctic is IP65 waterproof, which means it's protected from both dust and light rain. Taking a look at the other side of the packaging, Nightfox advertises that this product comes with a 2-year warranty, which is brilliant. On the back of the packaging, we have a breakdown of some of the tech specs. Thermal sensor, 256 by 192, pixel pitch 12 micron, frame rate 50 frames per second, objective lens 7mm, fixed optical magnification 1x, adjustable digital magnification 4x, field of view horizontal 23.8 degrees, field of view vertical 17.4 degrees, detection range of 150 meters, recognition range of 100 meters, NETD 30 millikelvin, display 2.06 inches AMOLED screen, display resolution 410 by 502, color palettes tint rainbow, iron red, white hot, and black hot, video recording capability in 256 by 192 at 30 frames per second, playback yes, power supply is a rechargeable 18650 lithium ion battery, 3500 milliamps, with a battery life of 9 hours, IP rating of IP65, unit dimensions are 167 by 57 by 86 millimeters. Unit weight is 280 grams. Memory card is included at 32 gigabytes. We've got a 4 gigabyte minimum or 256 gigabyte maximum. Rechargeable via USB-S. We also have a help section. There is a link if you need help with the product. Also an email address if you need to contact Nightfox's customer service. And also a link to handle any warranty claims as well. Inside the package, you get this lovely black hard case, perfect for storing and transporting your Arctic when not in use. Opening it up, we have the Arctic, we have the head strap, which comes with a GoPro style mount. Here is the Arctic device, and here is the head strap. We also have a utility bag. Inside we have a safety strap, USB-C cable, head mount accessories, and a dovetail mount adapter. We have a super handy quick start guide that Nightfox has provided. It shows you what the buttons do on the device. So top left button is your color filter button. If you want to toggle between tint, rainbow, iron red, white hot, or black hot. We have a mode button to toggle between the playback options or to head to the menu. In the bottom left, we have the power button. Long press turns the device on. Short press can change the screen brightness level. Top right, we have the zoom button. We can zoom up to 4x magnification. We have an image refresh button, which will manually update the thermal image. And in the bottom right, we have the recording button. As standard as well, we also have an instruction manual, which will tell you how to operate the device in various different languages. So we're just going to take an up close and personal look at the design of the Arctic, the fit, the feel, the quality, etc. So we have Nightfox Arctic, we have the USB-C charging port, the included 32 gigabyte memory card beneath this rubber seal, which is really nice. On the top, we have your button interface, how you operate the product. We have a metal mounting point, adjuster dial at the back to adjust your eye relief, rubber seal. This is your cap to your rechargeable battery. On the bottom, shows the batch number,
plain on this side. On the front, very simple, incredibly small lens. No IR emitters on the front here, which does make the item much lighter than the Prowl 2. I must note this lens on the front here is not BB impact protected. However, Nightfox did say if it is shot out, they will replace it under warranty, which is really nice. So yeah, really robust design. Oh yeah, also on the bottom there we have a tripod mount if you want to mount it to a tripod. So yeah, really light, really well built. We've got that rubberized finish, same as the Prowl 2, which is really nice. But yeah, really nice and tidy. I will also add, we do also get that very efficient charging window port once again. If you want to charge the device while it's mounted on your helmet, you can do, whilst benefiting from the rubber seal protection. Now you may or may not have seen my previous video with Nightfox on the Nightfox Prowl 2 product, which is a night vision device, which is incredible. I'm really impressed with it. If you do want to have a look at that, check it out on my previous video. If you're interested in getting one, it's Grim05 at checkout. That is GRIM05 at checkout. Now, as you can see with the Prowl 2, I did mount this to my tactical helmet. I'm just going to mount the Arctic to the helmet, and then we will do some demonstrations. As I've now removed the Prowl 2 from my tactical helmet build, I'm just going to show you a comparison of the devices side by side. We've got the Nightfox Arctic on top and Nightfox Prowl 2 on the bottom. Incredibly similar, if not identical. The only difference being is sort of the front portion of the devices. The Arctic being very simplistic on the front with a smaller lens, and the Prowl 2 having those IR emitters on the front with a different lens. Now, before fitting the Arctic to my helmet, I will also add there is an option to run both of these devices at the same time, which you'll be pleased to know. Both the Prowl 2 night vision and the Arctic thermal monocular night vision, you can run at the same time. In the Arctic, on menu mode, there is a Prowl pairing option, which gives you a few different options to try and find the right fit and feel for you if running the Prowl at the same time. Now, I don't have a bridge mount, so I won't be able to demonstrate this, I'm afraid, but it is something I'll be looking at getting in the future. Now, if you need to see how to fit a helmet mount to a tactical helmet, or in particular this Nightfox helmet mount to a tactical helmet, you can refer back to my previous video, which is the Prowl 2 night vision monocular. So we'll just get a quick look at the device on my tactical helmet so you can see what it looks like fitted. And then this is with the device down. So there you have it, the Nightfox Arctic thermal monocular night vision goggle now fitted to my tactical helmet. Now, time for the fun part. Let's run some test drills. I'm excited, let's go, let's do this. So here's the first demo run. I'm using my Glock to fire on some hot potatoes. You can aim with your iron sights on your pistol whilst using the thermal monocular, but it may be challenging for some. Here I want to demonstrate with the optic on my rifle. With this being a thermal monocular, you cannot see through glass, so you cannot aim with your optics. Here I'm using the iron sights on my Mark 18 to tear up a few cups of hot water, which you can see is incredibly satisfying. You can aim with the iron sights on the rifle. Once again, this would be a lot easier if you were shooting at a body rather than shooting at a small target like a cup. Jeez, look at that, absolutely beautiful. You will note with this last target I did struggle to hit it. Reason being is when using the iron sights on the rifle, they are not fully in view when using the thermal monocular, so it can be incredibly challenging. With a larger target like a body, this might be less of an issue. So here's a quick dry fire demonstration run using the white hot filter. As you can see, the hot potatoes are clearly visible and emit a white glow. And here's a quick demo dry fire run using my Glock, using the black hot filter, which is the opposite to the white hot filter. The hot potatoes are now glowing in black. And here we have another dry fire run using my Glock with the rainbow filter. Probably one of my least favorite filters. I think it's cool, but it can be a bit confusing at times. And here we have a dry fire run with a Glock using the red tint filter, which is pretty cool, as you can see. Here's your first look at what a body looks like behind the thermal monocular MVG on the iron red filter. Here I am demonstrating stealth elimination. Do please note the fighting knife that I'm using is a practice knife. It is non-lethal and only used for training purposes. Once again demonstrating the iron red filter, the white hot filter, the black hot filter, the red tint filter, and finally the rainbow filter. Here I am demonstrating a short range test with my favorite filter, which is the iron red filter. Also demonstrating the zoom tool as well. You can see that I am quite far away from the subject. I will progress to walk to the subject so you can kind of see how many feet away it is. I didn't count the footsteps myself, but if you want to, you can. And you'll see the closer I get to the subject, the more detail you'll start to see. I was really impressed with the range of the thermal monocular MVG. I think this would be crazy in an airsoft environment on the field, in the woods. It would be incredibly easy to see threats. So as you can see, as I'm getting closer towards the subject, there's a lot more detail. But yeah, incredibly impressive and incredibly sensitive. Here we have a different subject, a cute little cat, just showing it under the various different filters once again, just so you can get a different look. And also testing the zoom feature as well once again. Here I am demonstrating the black hot filter once again. The reason being is I found it to be incredibly detailed in comparison to the other filters, while still benefiting from that black hot thermal vision. Quite impressive. And here I am once again demonstrating that very impressive 4x zoom. Just want to do a quick stealth and detection test. I'm currently using the Nightfox Pro 2 night vision goggle. We're looking at the Nightfox Arctic thermal night vision goggle. This is my tactical helmet build. Just going to drop the IR setting. You can see that the Nightfox Arctic is switched on. See the glare from the lens on the back. And as you can see from the front, the device is not giving off any sort of IR signature, so you will not be detected on the field whilst using it.
Yes everyone, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's my conclusion on the Nightfox Arctic Thermal Monocular MVG. Just want to start by giving a massive shout out to Nightfox for sending me this product out. Thank you so much. If you do want to get an Arctic, head to Nightfox and use code GRIM05. That is GRIM05 for a discount. Really impressed with the product. Out of the box, it's incredible. Really sensitive thermal sensor. Brilliant that you've got the option to choose from different filter modes for different environments. I think this is going to give me an incredible edge on the field when playing Airsoft. It'd be incredibly hard for people to get away from me. Perfect as a recon and detection tool. Do note, you cannot see light, so you won't be able to see lasers or IR lasers. You can't see through your optics because it can't see through glass. You can use iron sights, but it can be challenging, so do note that. But as I say, really good as a recon and detection tool. Great range on it, really sensitive, and I'm really impressed with it. It does come with a 32GB included memory card, which is brilliant. It's IP65 waterproof and dustproof, which is also great. It does come with a rechargeable battery, which you can charge in the device, which is also great. Helmet or strap mountable, which is also great. Don't really have any cons about the device as of yet. Also as well, the battery life is 9 hours, which is incredible, very impressive. Once I've done more testing with it, I will release more videos. Once I've had some time with it on the field as well, I will also give a review of my experience on the field. But thank you so much for watching once again, and Grim the Berserker out. Yes everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop me a like, comment and subscribe. If you didn't, let me know in the comments how I can improve. Be sure to drop me a follow on Instagram at Grim the Berserker, and I'll see you in the next one.